Have you ever wondered why Scandinavia, a region so far north, is so prosperous and contented? Nestled between the Arctic and Europe, Scandinavia is a captivating blend of fjords, forests, and vibrant cities. Its nations, Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Finland, and Iceland, are renowned for their high living standards and happiness levels. But what makes this seemingly remote region so successful and satisfied? What's the secret behind their prosperity? These are the intriguing questions we'll be exploring. Join us as we take a journey through time and explore the fascinating story of Scandinavia. To understand Scandinavia, we must travel back in time to the Viking Era. In the late 8th century, a new age dawned in northern Europe. This was the Viking Era, a time of seafarers and explorers, of warriors and traders. These Norsemen, hailing from what would become the countries of Denmark, Norway, and Sweden, set out in their longboats, venturing far and wide. Denmark, Norway, and Sweden, these three kingdoms, each with its own distinct identity, were forged in the fires of this tumultuous time. Let's take a moment to delve into their early histories. Denmark, the southernmost of the three, was the first to come into existence. Famed for its formidable seafaring prowess, it was from these shores that many Viking expeditions embarked, reaching as far as the British Isles and beyond. Norway, with its rugged coastline and deep fjords, was a land of hardy fishermen and farmers. It was the Norwegians who, driven by a spirit of exploration, sailed westward, eventually discovering Iceland, Greenland, and even North America long before Columbus. Sweden, the largest of the three, was a land of lakes and forests. Its Viking inhabitants, known as the Rus, journeyed eastwards, establishing trade routes with the Byzantine Empire and the Abbasid Caliphate, and even founding the state that would eventually become Russia. These early Viking kingdoms were places of constant conflict as rival clans vied for power. But they were also cradles of innovation and discovery. The Vikings were not just warriors but also skilled craftsmen, traders, and explorers. Their sagas and myths, their art, and their runic inscriptions all bear witness to a vibrant and complex culture. The formation of these early kingdoms was a turning point, setting the stage for the development of the modern nations of Denmark, Norway, and Sweden. The influence of the Viking era can still be felt today, in the languages, the culture, and the spirit of these nations. These early days of conflict and exploration laid the groundwork for the nations we see today. As we move forward in time, we find Scandinavia caught in the whirlwind of the Middle Ages. This period, marked by the spread of Christianity, dramatically altered the spiritual landscape of Scandinavia. Prior to this, the region was steeped in Norse mythology, a rich tapestry of gods, giants, and heroes. With the arrival of Christianity around the 10th century, a profound shift began. The old gods were replaced by the cross, and the old ways gradually gave way to new customs and traditions. Just as the spiritual realm was being revolutionized, the political landscape was also undergoing significant changes. Enter the Kalmar Union, a pivotal political entity in Scandinavian history. Formed in the late 14th century, it brought the kingdoms of Denmark, Norway, and Sweden under a single monarch. However, this union was far from a harmonious one. It was riddled with strife and conflict, largely due to differences in interests among the kingdoms. Sweden, for instance, was dissatisfied with the Danish dominance in the union, and eventually broke away in the early 16th century. This led to the formation of what we know today as the Kingdom of Sweden, a proud nation with a rich historical tapestry. Denmark and Norway, on the other hand, remained in the Union until it eventually dissolved in the early 16th century. From the 16th to the 19th century, each of these Scandinavian countries took on distinctive paths, shaping their unique national histories. Denmark, for example, became a significant naval power, while Sweden emerged as a formidable military force. Norway, on the other hand, endured a union with Denmark and later with Sweden before gaining its independence. The Middle Ages and the centuries that followed were a period of profound transformation in Scandinavia. They were marked by religious change, political upheaval, and the emergence of national identities. This period of turmoil and change further shaped the Scandinavian countries, setting them on their unique paths. Fast forward to the present, and we find Scandinavia as a beacon of prosperity and happiness. A region that has come a long way from its Viking roots, modern Scandinavia now stands tall as an emblem of progress and well-being. Let's dive into the remarkable accomplishments of these thriving northern nations. Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Finland, and Iceland, each with their distinct characteristics, have collectively set high standards of living that are envied across the globe. In these lands, prosperity is not just about economic wealth, it is about ensuring the happiness and well-being of every citizen. In Scandinavia, there's a strong emphasis on social welfare. The region's robust welfare model guarantees universal healthcare, free education, and generous unemployment benefits. This social safety net, combined with a high degree of economic freedom, leads to some of the lowest poverty rates in the world. Education is another area where Scandinavia shines. The countries prioritize learning from an early age with a focus on creativity, critical thinking, and social skills. Universities are world-class, often appearing at the top of global rankings. What's more, higher education is mostly free, opening doors for everyone, regardless of their background. But the achievements of these countries don't stop there. Scandinavia has also been a pioneer in environmental sustainability. These nations understand that economic growth and environmental protection are not mutually exclusive but can go hand in hand. They have taken bold steps towards renewable energy, waste management, and conservation, making them leaders in the fight against climate change. Innovation is also deeply ingrained in the Scandinavian spirit. From cutting-edge tech companies to groundbreaking medical research, these nations are at the forefront of technological advancement. Scandinavians have a deep-rooted sense of community and equality, which is reflected in their progressive policies on gender equality, LGBTQ+ rights, and social inclusivity. These countries consistently rank at the top for gender equality, and are known for their high levels of social trust. Today, Scandinavia stands as a testament to their resilience and innovative spirit. From their Viking past to their prosperous present, these nations have shown the world how to balance economic growth, social welfare, and environmental sustainability with grace and conviction. So, what makes Scandinavia so successful and contented? Let's revisit some of the key points we've touched on. The historical foundations of Scandinavia have always been strong, with societies that valued hard work, community, and a deep respect for the natural world. From the formidable Vikings to the enlightened monarchs, the spirit of resilience and innovation has been passed down through generations. Moving forward to the Middle Ages and beyond, Scandinavian societies continued to evolve, blending tradition with progress. They pioneered advancements in technology, healthcare, and education, while preserving their rich cultural heritage and natural landscapes. Fast forward to modern Scandinavia, a region that's the epitome of a balanced society. It's a place where economic prosperity coexists with social equality. Their success is a blend of high living standards, robust social security systems, and some of the happiest people in the world. But it's not just about the tangible achievements. The cultural factors play a significant role too. The Scandinavian ethos of lagom, meaning just the right amount, and hygge, a Danish term for comfort and coziness, reflect a mindset that values balance and contentment above excess and extravagance. In essence, Scandinavia's success is a story of harmonizing the old with the new, the individual with the community, and the material with the spiritual. In the end, the story of Scandinavia is a testament to the power of resilience, innovation, and community. But don't just take our word for it. Immerse yourself in the rich tapestry of Scandinavia. Venture into its vast landscapes, delve into its profound history, and engage with its vibrant cultures. Experience the magic of Scandinavia for yourself, and uncover your own understanding of this fascinating region.